Mitsuri Kanroji, the Love Hashira, or as Obanai would probably say, his fine the Hashira, peak of the Demon Slayer Corps. Feared by demons, hated by Muzan, and loved by anime fans everywhere. By now you've probably picked your favorite. Maybe it's Gyome, the stone beast, swinging his chain and spiked ball like it's nothing. Maybe it's Rengoku, whose fiery spirit and golden moral compass lit up the Mugen train. RIP to the GOAT. And then there's Mitsuri, yes, the ones fans never shut up about. And not just for the obvious reasons. She's more than just fan service. She's a full-blown Hashira with depth, heart, and crazy strength. But here's the problem. She's easily the most underrated of all of them. Even after the Swordsmith Village arc, where she got some spotlight, Mitsuri still doesn't get the respect she deserves. So today, I'm breaking down why Mitsuri Kanroji isn't just a love Hashira. She might just be the hidden gem of the Demon Slayer Corps.
私、いたずらに人を傷つけるやつには
Mitsuri literally created her own breathing style. If you've seen my Nezuko video, link in description, then you already know the drill. Every breathing form is just a remix of the original sun breathing. The first major branches were water, flame, wind, thunder, and stone. From those came the spin-offs, like mist, beast, serpent, and of course, Mitsuri's love breathing, which branched from flame breathing. Now here's why this is so crazy. Most Hashira just master a pre-existing breathing style, something refined, perfected, and passed down for centuries. But Mitsuri, she didn't just follow the script, she rewrote it. Aside from Mr. Self with sound breathing and Shinobu's insect breathing, she's the only Hashira who created her own style from scratch. And this wasn't random either. Mitsuri actually trained under Rengoku to learn flame breathing, but when she couldn't fully master it, instead of giving up, she forged a breathing style that perfectly matched her fighting ability. That's a whole different level of originality. Most Demon Slayers just adapt their fighting style to fit a pre-existing form, like Tanjiro, shifting from water breathing to sun. But creating a brand new style tailored to your body, that's creative genius. And it gets even wilder when you look at her weapon. Mitsuri's Nichirin blade isn't a normal sword. It's a whip-like blade with a curved, flexible design that perfectly adapts to her unique love breathing. It's flashy, unpredictable, and dangerous in a way that matches her to the core. Most slayers bend themselves to fit their breathing style and weapon, but Mitsuri flipped the script and built everything around for her. And that's what sets Mitsuri apart. She isn't just strong, she's an innovator. But trust me, that's only scratching the surface of what makes her stand out among the Hashira. Mitsuri's originality isn't just about combat. The same way she created her own breathing style, she had to carve out her own identity in the world that kept telling her she didn't fit in. And that's where her story gets away deeper than just swinging a whip-like sword.
しか牛くらいでしょう。その丘と思うとゾッとしますとは忘れてください。さようなら。
Mitsuri's character dives deep into something you usually don't see in shonen, the challenges of femininity in society. At first, her whole reason for joining the Demon Slayer Corps was simple. She wanted to find a husband. Sounds lighthearted, right? But when you dig deeper, it actually ties into one of the biggest struggles of her life. Mitsuri was constantly rejected in marriage talks because she didn't fit the traditional idea of what a woman should. She ate way too much. She had bright pink green hair, and on top of that, she was freakishly strong. Instead of being celebrated, she was told to tone herself down. So she did what so many women in the real world are pressured to do. She tried to suppress herself. She dyed her hair black, shrank her personality, and forced herself into society's narrow box of what's considered attractive or feminine. But here's the turning point. When she joined the Demon Slayer Corps, none of that mattered. Her strength, her uniqueness, her quirks, they weren't just accepted, they were loved. She became one of the most cherished members of the Demon Slayer Corps because of who she truly was, not who she pretended to be. That's what makes Mitsuri so powerful as a character. She doesn't just face feminine standards, she flips them on their head. She's proof that your individuality is your strength. And that's not just character development, that's social commentary baked right into Demon Slayer. Not to mention their relationship with Obanai, a bond that became the epitome of acceptance. Both of them carried insecurities and scars, and yet they found love in embracing each other exactly as they are. Mitsuri didn't just tackle feminine standards, she conquered them. And her relationship with Obanai proves her story isn't just about self-love as it is about romantic love. And here's the wild part. Mitsuri's story isn't just about breaking social standards. The same uniqueness that made her stand out as a woman also made her stand out as a warrior. Mitsuri isn't just unique, she's a prodigy. And yeah, being a Hashira already screams talent, but her journey deserves extra spotlight. It only took Mitsuri 6 months of training to reach Hashira level. 6 months. For perspective, Tanjiro, our main character, spent 2 full years training just to qualify for the final select, the entry exam to become a regular Demon Slayer. Meanwhile, in that same time, Mitsuri was already starting at the absolute peak of Demon Hunt. Now true, there are outliers like Muchiro, who became a Hashira in just 2 months, but that doesn't take away from Mitsuri's achievement. limits. Her speed, combined with her originality and raw strength, proves she isn't just carried by talent, she maximized it. And the best part, that genius doesn't just live in her training session, it shows up every time she draws her blade. In conclusion, what can we really say about Mitsuri Kanroji? Her story is proof of one powerful truth: go where you're celebrated, not where you're merely tolerated. Mitsuri spent so much of her life chasing approval from the outside world, bending herself to fit what others thought she should, but once she joined the Demon Slayer Corps, she realized something life-changing. She didn't need to change a thing, she was already enough, and that's the lesson. If you've ever felt like an outcast or pressured to conform just to fit in, remember Mitsuri. Your individuality is your strength, and the right people will embrace you for it. Once again, my name is AOI-KUN, and this is my synopsis.